Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing a tag video response to Jwlhyfer's My Favorite Things tag. So anyone who's watching this, I tag you, and I use that as a generalization so I can tag more than one person. So like I said, anyone watching, I tag you. So with that being said, I will go down a list that I have here. Colors. I would have to say my favorite colors are teal, copper, steel blue, neon green, purple, black, blood red, gold, silver, and that pretty much covers colors. Foods, favorite foods, pizzas, no anchovies, cheeseburgers, pasta salads, spaghetti, fried chicken, and that pretty much covers foods. Drinks, my favorite drinks, I would have to say right now, or well, for quite some time, it's been Dr. Pepper, and I mean, I'll drink whatever's available as long as it's not flat or nasty tasting. And I mean, as far as non-alcoholic, when it comes to alcoholic, I would say Scotch, Jack Daniels, Smirnoff vodka, or Smirnoff Ice. I like the raspberry and the green apple if it's flavored, but generally my favorite is definitely Scotch. It's got that warm filling to it, and I really like it. Favorite candy, I'd say gummy worms and grape licorice, which I've been eating a lot of lately. Books, recently I just got done reading a book by Naomi Novik here called Tongues of Serpents, and it's a very good book. I would recommend it, and I won't go into too much detail about the book, but I could probably review it later. Movies, well, I'm going to have to say, I'd have to say classic horror movies like Dracula, The Wolfman, Frankenstein, but I've pretty much covered that in another vlog, well, not another vlog, but another tag, and so I think for this tag I would just really say Lord of the Rings trilogies, Matrix trilogies, and as far as clubs, I don't really go clubbing, but yeah, I think I'm going to switch that up, and I'm not going to say clubs. I'm going to say my favorite thing instead of clubs is games. And recently I've been playing a lot of Hyperdimension Neptunia, which I want to say it's like an RPG game. and it's a pretty good game. But yeah, and as far as traveling, I would have to say I've only been outside of California one time in my life, and it was to Texas to visit one of my friends, and I had a lot of fun visiting. But if I did have to visit somewhere again, I think one of my favorite places to visit would be Scotland, and mainly because I like the scenery, and I would definitely like to find out more about my family heritage, as far as being in the past, like 16th century past. And collections, well, I'm going to replace collections with sports, and I would have to say most people, their favorite sport is like football or basketball or golf or hockey or, you know, common sports like that, and that's good, you know, that's fine and dandy. But one of my favorite sports is airsoft or paintball. Now, I know in some countries it's outlawed or it's banned or against the law or whatever, and I guess that's probably because they don't see the point in it. But regardless, I mean, it is a sport, and if treated properly, you know, it can be fun like any other sport, other than maybe out of fear they think it promotes violence, but whatever. And I would say, well, I guess that would fall under collections. I mean, someone who collects airsoft guns or paintball markers, which paintball marker, paintball gun, proper term is paintball marker, but that's a side point. Costume. I would have to say my favorite costume, if you've ever seen any of the movies from The Crow, or any of the costume, the way he does the makeup, that's one of my favorite parts about the costume, is the makeup. And I mean, aside from having just black clothing, I mean, to me it's very symbolic, and it's interesting how that was done. And that pretty much covers it. So anyone, like I said at the beginning of this, anyone who's watching this, I tag you, and I would have to say I would also tag Angel Leo. If you see this, I tag you, and thank you for watching.